Yo, straight facts, homie. It's your boy Kate. We back with another review. Got Mel's with me.
Young gorgeous nigga.
S.F.H new album, Always Strive, Always Prosper. A$AP Gang at it again. A$AP Mob. We're back with his sophomore album, a follow up from Trap Lord, which did 32,000 first week. I'll be interested to see how much how much A$AP does this time around. He didn't have too much promotion with this, so I'm not expecting a huge jump, but at least double the numbers, the amount. Everybody's heard the biggest tracks off of Trap Lord, Shaba, Work Remix. Getting into his second project, I feel like he went in a completely different lane, and you could tell that from the jump. He talked about, I'm not the Trap Lord anymore, I'm the, what do you say, Trap
God.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. He's not the Trap Lord anymore. You can tell by the name of the album, he goes in a completely different direction. Always Strive, Always Prosper. It's just more like a positive album, more about himself and his life. It just changed, especially after the Yams died. I guess like the whole mob has just been affected differently. Just be doing everything differently. He dropped a video with Kirk Knight right before the album came on. That should have been on the album, like the intro. That would have been dope. He was flowing and spinning. That was pretty dope. And Line Up the Flex. Those two on the album, oh my gosh, this joint would be great.
Line Up the Flex.
From the first track, Rebirth, talks about like, he pretty much give you like a quick little summary of what the album's gonna be. He's like, everything's different. I didn't particularly like that track, but like I was kind of liking some of the stuff he was saying on it, but like it went into like a dark feel, and then it came out like real quick. I don't know, I didn't feel like that was like, the production on the opening track, Rebirth, was done too well.
Ferg, this album was fire, bruh. Through and through, this album was fire. I'm not even gassing. Ferg is my new favorite A$AP member. Like Rocky was my guy, and he's still like vicious, but Ferg, after this album, I'm banging with Ferg more than all of them. Ferg. Rebirth was cool. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but it was regular. It wasn't a dud, but it was regular.
Yeah, it was just like a quick little summary of what he's gonna talk about. Like he's in the Rebirth, like he's talking about the graduation of like who he used to be, and like representing like his old town back in Harlem. Like he's the voice that made it out, but like I don't know, I wasn't really feeling that track too much.
After that, you got Hungry Ham.
Yeah, that's one of the top tracks on here. Like this twisted like crazy, like from the jump. Hungry Ham, Skrillex, he was killing it.
Oh yeah, Hungry Ham was super dope. Hungry Ham. I like that. I like how like it's a nice little flow. Like honestly, it's a vibing beat, and Ferg flow is dope, bro. Like honestly, I think Ferg got one of the best flows in the game. If not, like I ain't gonna gas it. Actually, he might have the best flow in the game. Like just straight up. That his flow is ridiculous, yo. Every Hungry Ham is just another song where he just shows that flow.
With Hungry Ham, is like he was like the tempo right from the jump is definitely there. Like Ferg has some like funny lines in this joint. And he was like, I used to pray for more women, now I get dozens of OGs, and when I hit a doggy, she start bugging, like, and then he does his ad lib, hoo hoo hoo, like that's just hilarious to me. Like his ad libs in this joint was pretty dope, but I wasn't like really blown away like with the lyrics as a whole from it, as a whole project. His flow is like definitely makes him who he is.
Strive, dope track. Missy, welcome back. I guess you made an appearance and showed your face again. Yo, Ferg, like I said, man, Ferg, he gonna be the best member if he not already. Just how like Rocky experiment, but it's like his experiments be cool. But Ferg experimented on the joint Strive with Missy, and that shit was fire, yo. It's a different sound, and he pulled it off. It was fire. I love it. And Missy feature, of course, is dope.
I love this. I like Strive. I feel like Missy Elliott outshined Ferg on this a little bit. This song specifically, like I feel like he was lagging on the bar. Like some of his punchline, it's okay to have like a weak bar or two, but like his punchlines be like, what? Like he had this one line. He was like, working in Ben and Jerry's, it was scary. My life vision was blurred. I was like, what? Like,
yeah, it's scary when you work at Ben and Jerry and you like, I might be here forever.
No, but it's
That's
just
scary.
like his delivery on it was just like, what? Like that was the punchline. But
no, it was dope. Psycho.
Yeah, I think Psycho. On most albums, I don't really like skits. I hate them. But like his skits was an opening. Like he had like 3 skits and it opened perfectly into the track. Before this, he had like Me, My Crazy Uncle. He was talking, and then in Psycho, he goes on to elaborate more on his uncle. Like if you didn't get anything about his uncle from his album, you ain't listen to the album. He talked about his album through in and throughout.
Uncle T Ferg. I feel like I know T Ferg. He did 15 years, dog.
I definitely got the most emotional bars from this track. He was there was one part when he was talking about his crazy uncle. He was like, when his uncle get kicked out the house, and like he would used to wear his Timbs around the house and stuff, and like finish open sodas for him, like as he left, that's definitely personal. And like he just pretend to be him, like even though like the stuff he would have like a liquor odor, but he was young and he would still like rock that just because like he wanted to be like his uncle so much. Like that was dope.
I piggyback off what he just said. Kind of different from regular Ferg, always hype and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nice to, cause he don't really. He's not one of those artists that every other song he gonna tell you about his life. But it's nice to get introspective every once in a while. And then the next joint is just that heat. Let it bang.
Let it bang. I saw this one article. Let It Bang featuring Schoolboy Q. I saw this one article. It was like, if out of all the TMD rappers, if you had to pick one to give a hot 16 like that, who's picking?
Schoolboy.
And they said Schoolboy, and I completely agree with that.
Come on, man.
Like Schoolboy, he kills, including Let It Bang. He bodied A$AP for like he had songs like on 2 On, Work Remix, Electric Body, White Walls. He consistently shows up and give you a hottest 16. Like he was killing on Let It Bang. There was this one line he was like, I'm gonna paraphrase real quick. He was like, leave a dude flat till his body get towed. Sad that he hit the curb, got closed. Leave him with a hole in his skull. Let it bang, let it bang. You gotta hear the ad-lib. Let it bang, let it bang. Body dudes like I do beats. I ain't talking about my uncle. I thought, I don't know why. For a second, I thought he was coming at A$AP. I was like, why would he be coming at his uncle? But like, that was kind of dope if he was coming at his uncle.
Dissing cuz who
yeah.
the song with.
And he was talking about body dudes. Like maybe he was talking to Ferg. I don't know. Made another $1 million this week. Swagger make a Benny look cheap. Ferg not Ferg, my bad. Schoolboy consistently just comes in with the hottest 16. I feel like he made this track. If this track was longer and like the structure of it, because it was just like 2 verses and like back to back, like there was no like real structure towards the song. It was kind of like if you ever heard Jump Out the Face, like it was just so quick and like it was gone. I wish they would have put a little bit more time to it instead of like. I could obviously tell Schoolboy just sent over his verse and like put this joint on. Like, I wish they kind of like crafted it more and made it like a complete song. But yeah, Schoolboy definitely did his thing on there.
Schoolboy is always a dope feature, like always. I've never heard a Schoolboy feature. I'm like, turn this off. He's always a dope feature. The next one is New Level.
Everybody know this one. When you hear Futures go, A$AP. Oh, A$AP. It's the darkest feeling.
And that
this one, A$AP was doing his most flexing. Like I always hate hearing a single before I hear the project because I hear it out of context and most of the times I don't like it. In context, I definitely feel this switch and change from the album. Future's verse, he had a verse on it. I wasn't digging that at all, but Future on the chorus, I like that. From New Level, I feel like the album takes a big dip, and from New Level, the album takes like a different twist, substance-wise. More of like a reflective mode. Like the earlier tracks is like this is where I've been, and now he's going into like more of a reflective mode, more like positivity. Even though Strive was a positive song. From Yami Gang, I did not like this song at all. He had a feature from Rocky. I like Rocky's verse on Yami Gang. Other than that, I really didn't get too much from Ferg. Most throughout this album, his lyrics didn't like really impress me. So like,
Yami Gang, I like it. I like it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just one song with the mob. It was cool, regular. But I don't know. It's regular. But the next song, Swipe Life, I love that song. The instrumental thump, like, yo, Ferg, I don't know, man. Ferg and Rocky, they have some of the best ear for beats. Like, they really be picking beats that's just fire. Either it's gonna be super different, or it's just gonna be, like, it's gonna bump all the time, thump in the car, or whatever, at the crib, with your girl. Yeah, you could bump this to your girl if you savage, you feel me?
I was not impressed with this whole project's beats as a whole, except for maybe Hungry Ham. This from Yami Gang to Uzi Gang, it was so dragged on. The choruses were simple, bland. The instrumental, like Rick Ross is horrible.
Yo, Ross, I can't do it. I'm tired of the lies. I can't take no more lies from one man. I feel like every time he raps, anything he says is like, if he's not talking about Wingstop, I think he's lying. You know what I'm talking about?
That's probably the one I disliked the most on this track. And then Uzi Gang, I didn't like that at all. Uzi, I liked your last project. I haven't heard Love Is Rage. I'm kind of reluctant to hear it because I feel like you're going to mess up what I already think about you. Yeah, I did not like Uzi Gang at all. That was another throwaway. Finally, A$AP drove me back in with Beautiful People. I love the message on Beautiful People. He was just talking about positivity, changing the world.
Life of our future, dying is unacceptable.
He's trying to like be more positive. He's doing drugs less ever since Yams died. Like everything is just like more positive in his life. I feel like every rap album got to have a song like this. Let It Go. Left his girl behind so he can move on with his like creativity flow. But he's like, you still better be around when I come back around. But I'm gonna hit all these chicks just to let you know. So.
As he should be doing. You need the loyal, but he's out here living the rock star rap life. Of course he gonna do his 1-2, 1-2.
No, you your crib and I find a condom wrapper on the floor, yo, how many times I've been through this shit with you? I don't know when you're gonna understand that I've been here since day one. Yo, you got me fucked up.
She tight. Here's another one where I was like, his punchlines was just like, what? Like, he had this one line on there on Let It Go. He was like, download your mixtape. It sounds so good. But why you? He was talking. He's talking as the girl that was just talking. But why you always gotta say things that make me sound so small? I'm just like, really? Like, you could have worded out a little bit better. Like, and that was like his punchline, not just like a line flowing through. It was like, but all right, man. And then The World Is Mine.
No. I don't like this song. Every time it comes on, I skip through. I heard it a couple times just for the album review, but no, it gets no bump in my ears ever.
Like, I didn't really understand what Big Sean was talking about on the chorus, and like, I feel like Ferg brought himself down to Big Sean's level on this song. And then I had no clue Breezy and Ferg go all the way back. That's dope. How in the industry full of fakeness, like, you can still see some like real and like trueness to it. Like, you're talking about like clothes he has like 5 years ago that he gave him. Like, that's dope.
Yeah, Ferg was out here selling belts.
But like, when you see I Love You and Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign, I know exactly what I'm getting into before I even hit click. This is a straight reach for the sales and radio and straight things like that.
I ain't about to fake. I played I Love You like 50 times, dog. Cause that chorus, Chris Brown part was fire. And like, I don't know, so I like something about that vibe, yo. That chorus was fire. Yeah, bro.
Chris Brown was actually, he had a verse and he was actually rapping. I think that was the best verse on that track. I feel like Ty Dolla $ign didn't need to be on it, but like, yeah, Chris Brown and Ferg, I would like to see more positive. Like, Chris Brown had the best verse on there.
I could get introspective all that beautiful stuff, but honestly, I'm with the ignorance, man. I love when Ferg was like, at the beginning of the grandma skit, he was like, you went from scooping ice cream to being icy and creamy, you feel me? My go-to, go-mouth brother, you feel me? I love that. And yeah, man, I love the album. It's dope. And I'm going to give this album, I'm going to give this album an 80. I know I give The Life of Pablo an 80, so if you're a Kanye stan, please stay off the comment section. But to me, I like this. Actually, I'm going to get, I lie. I'm going to give this an 85. The reason I'm going to get 85 is because I like them more than The Life of Pablo, and I get The Life of Pablo an 80. And that's why. I love the instrumental. I can go through the whole album. It's just dope. It's super dope. Ferg got the best flows in the game. And all I need to do is bring up them bars, and you one of the best rappers in the game. Straight up.
So throughout, I was not very impressed. I don't know what he's getting at. I don't know what he's getting at talking about Ferg is better than Rocky. There's like, it would be one thing if it's arguable. He's nowhere near Rocky's level. The beats on here I was not very impressed with, and that's surprising coming from Ferg, especially when he had tracks like Shabba. But like, back to Shabba, like, I don't think he has any bangers like he did on this last album with Work Remix and Shabba. I don't think any track did anything to stick out. But I didn't feel like any track did anything to subtract itself that bad. But like, when it comes to music, it shouldn't be, no, it's not that bad, it's not that good. It should be something that's like, it draws you emotionally, physically, all that. This wasn't like painful to listen to. Like, I definitely heard albums was just, I just can't listen to this at all. But like, I feel like if he stepped his bars up, because there's nothing really that he said that impressed me too much. But like, I definitely like the direction that he's going, and the whole ASAP Mob is doing. It's just like, there's just more positivity, just more like awareness ever since him's died. There's definitely stuff on this album, content-wise, we was talking about, I definitely feel. I just wish he'd have a better delivery. But like, I stick with the craziness, and like, cause like, that's just rare in hip hop where everybody sounds like, never lose your own substance to like conform to anything else. But my favorite line from here, yeah, I think I have to go back to Psycho when he was just, it's just a personal, like I said, it's nothing that was over the top, because he didn't really say anything that was over the top, but he was just like, in Psycho, I used to wear your open Timbs. He's talking about his uncle. I used to wear your open Timbs when you left, and if you had an open soda, I would finish the rest. Pretend I'm older. I like the liquor older you left. Like, we all, as a child, like, always wanted to be the male figure in the household. We always wanted to follow his steps. We all put on our dad's or uncle's shoes and stuff like that. So like, you could definitely relate to that. That was dope. Out of 100, I'll probably give this like a 68.
The disrespect.
Hey, but hey, we going to your concert though. You and Tory Lanez, we about to be May 19th, DC. We in there, bruh. What's Gucci? Line up the flex. Straight Backs Home. We'll be back with more reviews soon. Hey, get in the comment box. Tell us what else we should review. Let me know what you think about this. The reviews coming soon. Beyond that, we'll see what Drake got. I'm expecting a classic. Nothing less. Pressure's on, Drizzy. Aubrey, the pressure's on. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Get in the comment box. Subscribe to the channel. All that. Straight Facts Home. We'll be back.